Yo, what is going on, guys? Today I wanted to do a video about the new recoil that just hit the test today. It actually just came onto the test about 30 minutes ago. Now here I'm just going to show what it looks like really quickly. It's basically, to me, almost exactly like the preseason 3 AK recoil, except more horizontal. It makes a very slight V, and it's very nice. It resets way faster than it did before. You know, I said that it needed to reset a little bit faster in the last video about the horizontal recoil that was on the test, and they also needed to fix the obvious camera bug, but now it resets a million times faster. It's actually insane how fast it resets, but you still can't spray with it that much. I mean, I did get full sprayed maybe twice, but even then it's because I potatoed so many shots, and the dudes that were full spraying were just, actually, just getting lucky because they reloaded multiple times in the time it took for them to full spray me. But it's really nice. It's actually a lot of the pros got on Twitter last night and said it was the nicest recoil that we had in a long time, and it was very nice, and it's gonna make H1 come back and all this, and it is a very nice recoil. I don't have any complaints with it. It feels amazing. Now they just don't need to touch anything anymore. It's they've touched up the recoil and changed the recoil and changed the bullet drop and changed the bullet speed so much. They need to leave it alone now. And one of the main issues that I can see for somebody who didn't play on horizontal recoil back then, ever since we got rid of horizontal recoil, we've not had that much bullet drop. They've changed bullet drop a lot, but for the most part, the bullet drop has been very, small. And now the bullet drop is actually really prevalent. You have to shoot quite a ways over people's head, even at not that long of a distance, just to hit helmets. It's actually pretty, it even caught me off guard how much you had to shoot over people's heads. I'm sitting here thinking, like, is this how high we actually shot over people's heads back in the day in preseason 3? Which, I can go back and watch my clips from back then, and you had to shoot way over people, and you got to lead your shots and everything now. But it definitely has came back to me. I'm definitely feeling really good again about my shots, and I was actually beaming a lot of kids in some of these clips. Now I did potato a few times. There was a few times I shot a little bit too fast and it didn't reset. If you get into that preseason 3 mindset and you shoot at that speed, it does kind of miss a lot. But last time I said that the recoil was great. I said I liked it a lot in the last video, but this recoil is like way better than that recoil was, and that's saying a lot because I actually really liked the recoil last time, but it did bounce your crosshair back and forth a lot and stuff. And here you can see I'm shooting like pretty dang fast. I'm shooting, it's pretty fast speed that I'm shooting at, and even then the crosshair is barely bouncing, just in a tiny little V, like like I said, like the preseason 3 AK used to do. And it feels a lot like the preseason 3 AK to me, so I really like that. But let me know what you guys think of it. I've seen a ton of people getting on the test that have been wanting to try it out. It is live right now. If you do want to go try it out, just download the test server. If you don't have it, and you can go try it yourself. But I think it's a lot of fun, and I think it's really nice too. The vertical recoil was nice and everything. It did have its perks with it, but the majority of its issues were that you could spray with it. And this right here is really hard to spray with, and it gives us that horizontal feel. I think it's just really nice overall. Also, if you want me to read the patch notes, I'll read those off really quickly. There is a few new things besides just the recoil. Let me go get those real quick. So the patch notes are: AR recoil was reworked to ensure smoother gameplay. There's less recoil in the first shot with more recoil growth to prevent spam. Slightly reduced the AR and AK helmet pass-through damage from 40 to 35 to still allow for 4-shot kills, but to remove the 3-shot kill issue, which was helmet body. Weapons now spawn with a single ammo box instead of 2, which is kind of weird. So instead of there being 2 on each side of it, there's just one that has 60. So I guess if you don't have enough room in your backpack, it'll pick up, 40 or however much you can hold. The SMG ammo clip has been increased to 30 from 24, so a lot of people are saying the SMG might be a lot better than the shotgun now to use, since it does have more bullets now. But I have never been an SMG user. I don't know if I'll use it or not. But added a small HUD element to show reload time. Added icons to the HUD to show AK fire mode. Holding breath of the sniper now has an appropriate sound effect. Additional HUD optimizations for minor performance improvements. And speaking of that, I did feel like the Frames were a lot better on the test already today. It does feel a lot smoother. I was staying around 170 FPS constantly, which is a heck of a lot of frames for the test. The test usually has really bad frames, so I think when this gets to live, it'll actually make a pretty big difference with the frames. It says players are now able to purchase 7-day boost, which this really caught a lot of people off guard. We didn't see this coming. They haven't mentioned anything about it. You can now buy a 7-day boost to increase the rate at which you earn skulls via daily challenges. So I'm guessing if you buy this boost, instead of getting the 500 skulls for your top challenge, you get 1,000. But I'm not really sure how it works. So maybe more than that, maybe less. And then the rest of it's just a bunch of fixed bug issues, nothing really that special. And that's basically it. So let me guys know what you guys think about it. Let me know if you like the recoil, and if you haven't tried it out, then hopefully this video did, teach you a little bit about, what I think of it and everything. But, my opinion only goes so far. If you care about my opinion, that's my opinion. I really like this update, and I think it's going to be really good. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.